desenllaç de tot el que estàs vivint aquests dies, què et fa sentir
What
més trist o decebut?
have the feelings been these recent days, and what's the feeling in the end? Well, like I said at the start, a lot of things have passed through my head, and at the same time, I'm a little bit blocked. I can't think of what to say. I've still not quite come to terms with the reality of being in this position and leaving this club and changing my life completely. From such a young age, I was been in the first team, and for me, it's always been the same for me. And now we're going to start to change again. It's going to be a difficult change, especially for my family, because they thought that they were going to stay in this city. But I know that we're going to be okay. It'll be a difficult change, but, well, we need to accept it. We need to take it on and move forward.
Hola, Leo.
Well, that's honestly one possibility. To reach those heights at the minute. I've got nothing confirmed with anybody. Honestly, when the press release was published, I had a lot of calls, a lot of clubs that are interested. At the minute, I've not got anything closed, but we're talking about a lot of things. Come back against Paris Saint-Germain. Well, like I said before, I value a lot this club. I've always tried to manage myself with humility and respect and understand the importance of wearing the Barcelona shirt in this way. And I want people to recognize that for me, as well as the game that I've played on the pitch. And they'll remember me how they want, in the way they want. I'm very grateful for the entire career I've had, but especially in Barcelona. The titles that we've won. The defeats as well, because they made me learn and grow. And we've not suffered that many, but you can learn from the defeats. What was the other question? Well, a lot. These that you said, when we've won titles, when I've celebrated them with my friends, my family, my children. And the thing is, I've got a lot of memories and they're all really good. Yes. I've had a lot of difficult moments, tough moments, a lot of defeats, but in the end, the other day, not going back to train, not going back to the pitch. I'm not going back. This is the end with this club, and now a new story will begin. And yes, that's one of the most difficult moments for me. You still feel the same way? I'm very sad because I didn't want to leave this club. It's the club that I love. And it's a moment that I didn't expect. Because like I said at the start, I never lied. I've always been honest and upfront. Last year I wanted to leave. This year I didn't. And that's why I'm so sad. Like you. Well, Barca is one of the best teams in the world. It's got an amazing lineup. They're gonna more players will come, not just now but in the future. And players come and go in the end. And like Laporta said, this club is more important than any one person. People will get used to it. People will get used to it. At first it will be weird, but in the end they'll get used to it. Like everything. At first it will be weird, but like I said, they're really good players. They've got a great squad, which in the end. Did that make you sad? Were you frustrated? No, in reality,
fui a comer y
when all that happened, I went to have lunch with the new president.
bueno, hablábamos, cenamos y
We talked, we ate,
después de esa comida, la verdad
and
que
after this
bastante
meal, I was pretty convinced
de que no íbamos a tener ningún problema.
that we weren't going to have any problems, that I was going to be able to continue.
El contrato mío
My contract was never a problem.
y nada, después pasó lo que
And then
pasó y no se pudo.
what happened happened. It wasn't possible, and that's it. But
Se habló mucho, yo no decía nada.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm
Sabíamos lo que
not going to give
habíamos decidido.
too much more thought about it. I'm not going to tell you what we've been decided, but it was just what it had to be. Yeah, but honestly, it wouldn't be the same.
Sea ahora cuando me toque.
The moment's now when it's time to go, but obviously,
Para esta gente estoy dispuesto a
for these people, I'm available for anything that,
y obviamente que sí.
and yeah, honestly, yes.
Hola, buenas tardes, Leo.
Because it wasn't yet clear that you could
Esperanza,
sign.
no, creo que todos
No, false hope, I don't think so. We all
estábamos convencidos de que
were pretty clear that and convinced that I was going to continue.
tan claro era así que teníamos
It was that clear that we got everything
hablado ya y no había ningún
ready. Everything was sorted, and there wasn't any problems.
y no, creo que siempre le fuimos sinceros a la gente.
No, I think we were always very honest with people, certainly on my half.
Como dije antes, no
And like I said before,
se dijo, se comentó,
it wasn't
pero ya te digo,
what we planned, but
nunca
on my part, I never tried to trick anyone.
Sí, hola, Leo. Mejor, porque vaya.
Javier Tebas did anything so you could stay? I don't know.
bien el entramado de
I don't know
técnico que sé,
really well any of that. All I know is that
por la liga, por la deuda,
because of La Liga, because of
endeudarse
the good of the club, because the club didn't want to
y no tengo nada que decirle a Teba, la verdad que
sign up to what they had to offer, and
nunca le dije nada, me lo habré cruzado
honestly, I
dos veces,
never said anything.
las veces que me lo crucé
I've only met him a couple of times, and the times that I did meet him,
cordial, crucé dos palabras
we
y tampoco tengo nada
spoke a little bit, and honestly, I've nothing to say to him now because
problema
I've not got any problem with
con Teba yo.
Tebas.
Pasó agua fría, ¿no? Porque
Well, it was like my blood ran cold because it was really sad, really difficult.
que estamos
Right up until
mirándolo
now, we're still trying to process it all.
y nada,
And-
cuando me vaya acá seguramente me va a caer mal la ficha todavía,
When I'm going to go home, I'm going to feel still pretty bad about the whole thing.
pero
It's going to be even worse, but
lo importante que
the important thing
vamos a estar arropados de mi familia, de mis
Is that-
queridos y
we're all okay, my family, my loved ones,
jugando fútbol, que es lo que más
and that I get to keep playing football. That's what I like doing more than anything in the world. And now,
se me va a pasar un poco todo esto.
I'm sure now it's going to be a bit difficult, but we need to move on.
Del Barça me conoce,
Well, the people in Barca know me. They know I'm a good player. They know I like competing.
hubiese luchado para intentar
I'm going to come here, and like I did here, I'll fight to win everything.
terminar de la misma manera.
The last years of my career, I'm going to finish it in my way, competing, fighting for titles,
Ahora vi que
and my career on a high.
Daniel que ganó
And I want to take this moment to congratulate Dani Alves because he won Olympic gold yesterday. I'm really close to him,
y esa es mi mentalidad y fue
and that's my mentality, and that's always what it was in this club. I want to win, and I want people know me,
cuestionarme diciendo que vaya a un equipo que pueda competir con
and
el club. Mi intención
there's no doubt that
no se pudo y
I'm going to go to a team that will possibly compete with this club. I didn't want to leave, I wanted to stay, but I have to, and now I need to continue down my path of competing and winning. Just a coincidence, yeah, completely.
es una boludez. Yo me iba a juntar con
I
María y Pared, lo habíamos hablado en la Copa, que íbamos a estar en Ibiza, que nos juntemos,
met them in Ibiza. We got together one day.
no nos íbamos a juntar a estar juntos, a pasar la noche.
We got together and
Que también soy amigo, y me dice,
we're friends.
"Eso, vamos a vernos". Bueno,
He called me and he said, I'm in Ibiza, do you want to come see me? And he said, well, we'll come out to my house, we'll get together.
estaba Berratti también, y
And
después
Rakitic was
nada más.
there, we took a picture, we uploaded the photo. In that moment, because we were having a good time. And there was a bit of a joke at the time. Everyone was saying, come to Paris, come to Paris. But it was all just a joke. That happened, and then later happened what happened, and it was all just, that's all the story is. It was just a joke, nothing weird. It was just a moment with some friends that we had together on holiday, and that's football ahead of you. I don't know. It depends on my physical condition. Thankfully, up till now, I've not had any serious injuries in my career. Need to keep moving forward because this could all end at any minute. I've got a lot of players, teammates that say that can happen, and that can be very difficult because every day we've got the routine, we get up, we train, I play the matches, and not having that at Barca will be difficult, but until I can, I'm going to keep competing. Right until the very end on this occasion. Well, like the president explained, the club's got a big debt because they can't do it. It's not possible, and to keep drawing it out, it would make things even more complicated. I need to focus on my future as well and think about my career, like I said before, and what I need to do from now on.
Hola Leo, Filippo Ricci, Gazzetta dello Sport. Sigo la pista de Martín. Esta ha sido una...
Like I said before, I did everything I could to stay, and it wasn't possible. I've not got anything more to say than that, because there is nothing more to say. We did everything we could. It's about your new destination, your new club. Yeah, I would have liked to have tried to win another Champions League, because we got knocked out in the semi-final against Liverpool, which stopped us from getting another final. We got to the semi-final with Chelsea, with Pep. They prevented us from getting to another final. And I think there could have been a time when we could have won another Champions League, but that's football. The other side of things, I'd have liked to have won. And now I need to look at winning some other things. And I don't regret anything. Try and give the best. Sometimes there are things that work out better or worse, but I've got the opinion that we could have got one more, but I achieved my objectives. It's always nice to win more titles, but I'm ending my career here with a good amount of titles. It's like Danny, who won all these titles, and he always tries to go out to win, and he was a great teammate, and I'll try and get close. Contract. I offered to reduce my contract by 50%, my salary by 50%, and then they didn't ask me for anything else. The news that I asked for 30% more is a lie. I did everything I could. We did everything we could, and it wasn't possible. A lot of things people are saying are not true. And like I said, I did everything. Do you feel tricked by anyone? No. Everyone's been doing everything possible, and it wasn't possible in the end. I'm not going to speak bad of anyone, because I've always been upfront with the fans, the socios, and I've not lied at all. I've always been completely transparent. The problem is when you don't speak, they say a lot of things. And so everyone gives their opinion, everyone talks, and they can give all the opinions they want, but some of them aren't true. I was always very upfront with everyone, and what was most important to me, what I cared most about, was telling the truth to all the people that have given me so much. Together we've grown, together we've enjoyed all these years together.
Gràcies a tots, gràcies Leo.
Ara és el moment, com us he
Thank you to everyone.
Hi ha 35 trofeus amb les quals es volen fer unes fotografies privades.
I have some photos with Leo's 35 titles.